Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some major family drama involving R&B singer Ashanti and her in-laws. Ashanti recently welcomed a new baby boy into the world, but she's had a falling out with her mother-in-law and is keeping the baby away from his paternal grandparents. The reasons behind this are quite shocking, so let's get into the details. Ashanti has been pretty private about her personal life in recent years, especially when it comes to her relationships. But earlier this year, she surprised fans when she revealed she had a new boyfriend and they were expecting a baby together. In May 2024, Ashanti gave birth to a healthy baby boy, her first child. By all accounts, she was overjoyed to welcome this little one into the world after keeping the pregnancy under wraps for so long. However, the happy occasion has been marred by some serious family drama. Shortly after the birth, reports surfaced that Ashanti was refusing to let her in-laws, that is, the parents of her boyfriend, come and meet the newborn baby. This was seen as a major snub, as it's typically expected that grandparents will get to spend time with a new grandchild soon after they're born. So what's the reason behind Ashanti shutting her in-laws out like this? Well, according to sources close to the singer, it all comes down to a very shocking incident that happened just before she gave birth. Apparently, Ashanti's boyfriend's parents, we'll call them Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, had been putting a lot of pressure on the couple to get married and make their relationship legitimate before the baby arrived. They were reportedly quite old-fashioned in their views and really wanted Ashanti and their son to tie the knot as soon as possible. However, Ashanti and her boyfriend didn't feel that kind of rush. They were happy being committed partners and planned to get married eventually, but they wanted to do it on their own timeline, not because of family expectations. This caused a lot of tension and conflict between Ashanti and the Johnsons in the weeks leading up to the birth. Then, just days before Ashanti's due date, things came to a head. The Johnsons showed up unannounced at Ashanti's home, demanding to be allowed inside to meet their grandchild before it was born. Ashanti, who was already feeling highly stressed and uncomfortable from the late stages of her pregnancy, refused to let them in. This triggered an absolutely explosive argument between Ashanti and her in-laws. According to the sources, the Johnsons hurled all kinds of insults and accusations at Ashanti. They called her an unfit mother and said she was ruining their families by not getting married. Things got so heated that the police were eventually called to the scene to break it up. Needless to say, this was an incredibly traumatic experience for Ashanti, who was already in a vulnerable state as she prepared to give birth. She was absolutely devastated and distraught by the way her in-laws had behaved. And after that incident, she made the decision that she did not want the Johnsons anywhere near her newborn son. Ashanti has reportedly made it very clear to her boyfriend that the Johnsons are not welcome to visit or meet the baby until they apologize for their behavior and agree to respect her boundaries as a new mom. She's not willing to expose her child to that kind of toxicity and negativity, at least not right now, while she's trying to recover and bond with her little one. Her boyfriend is said to be stuck in the middle, torn between his loyalty to his parents and his desire to support Ashanti. He's been trying to reason with his mom and dad, but they are refusing to back down, insisting that they have a right to see their grandchild. This whole situation is just a mess, and it's really sad to see a joyful occasion like a new birth being marred by so much family drama. Ashanti should be able to enjoy this special time without having to worry about her in-laws causing problems. Hopefully, the Johnsons will eventually realize that their behavior was unacceptable and make amends so they can be a part of their grandchild's life. But for now, it seems Ashanti is firm in her decision to keep them away. We'll be sure to keep you updated as this story develops. In the meantime, let me know what you think about this whole situation in the comments below. Do you think Ashanti is justified in cutting off her in-laws, or should she try to make peace for the sake of the baby? I'm curious to hear your thoughts.